Welcome back everyone, Scotty Combat here, and it looks like we got some more details from Mortal Kombat 1 before the patch even hit. As you can see right next to me here, this is the T2 in his famous motorcycle outfit from the Terminator 2 movie. It looks like it's also coming with other palettes, and there's some other updates as well. Now, as most of you know, Madden Bow and T1000 and the entire patch is just days away, which is pretty wild because today is Sunday and we still don't have the patch notes, but that's not really anything new. But some stuff has released for us to look at that we haven't got to see in game yet, so let's go over some of it. Now, this one here is another palette for Madden Bow. Shout out to Winter, this was shared in my Discord, and I would say the one on the right is still the same skin, just a brighter palette, because everything really seems the same except for the color tone. It is a little fuzzy, I'm pulling it from my Discord, so thank you for bearing with me. So I did do a poll asking you guys who you preferred, whether it's T1000 or Madden Bow, and I gotta say I'm pretty surprised by the results. To make life easier, I'm gonna do a fake vote so we can look at the stats here. The question is, who are you more excited for, T1000 or Madden Bow? Now, I really do like T1000 a lot. I think he's one of the better guest characters, probably one of the best guest characters for MK1. I'm just going through favoritism out of characters from different series, and I gotta say I am in the minority on this because I prefer to see a new Mortal Kombat character, even if it is an iteration of another Mortal Kombat character over a guest DLC. Don't get me wrong, I'm still really excited to see T1000 in here, but seeing Madden Bow make her presence as a character in Mortal Kombat now forever is pretty awesome. She's made a pretty strong standing start with training Raiden and Kung Lao. She also trained the Lin Kuei, with Sector being her mother as well. Her quirks are pretty funny, and I think her vices are a bit more entertaining than Bo Raicho's, that is with the smoking and drinking versus just the drinking. This vote was 71% to 29%. Now, I'm not going to count my own vote because I just did this to see where the stats were at, and that was out of 1,600 votes. I do think people are more excited to see T1000 than Madden Bow in the game. Now, it also looks like this is a skin as well. I don't know if this is a palette or a skin because this does look separate from his default skin, which is just the regular cop outfit and the motorcycle outfit. And although this shot is a little grainy, I think it's a better look at another palette of Madden Bow, this being the brighter one. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the T1000 doesn't bleed red, so I think we should be fine to watch this Fatal, and this will be with T1000 and Madden Bow against another T1000. This is my first time watching it with these outfits, and I want to give a shout out to Future Boy Who, which I'm watching this video through right now. I don't know who actually found this source material first, but in the moment in me finding this, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Alright guys, let's check this out. That looks good. I love this Madden Bow one. The slipper smack. Yes, that looks good. I actually prefer that than blood. If it would have been blood, that would have been... it wouldn't have been real. It wouldn't have been authentic. It almost looks like milk. And that is a beatdown. Oh, we're going back into it. Okay, so we get to see it again. Yeah, I think I prefer Madden Bow's slipper smack over T1000's Fatal, if that makes sense. It is cool. That's probably my favorite part, is the way he flips and turns around by morphing. The impale itself isn't really jaw-dropping in my opinion. I would say the part where he extends out to start the Fatal is actually cooler than the impale itself. Which, in saying that, actually, now that I think about it, that's going to be a nice way to start the Fatal if it has that much reach. That kind of reminds me of Frost of MK11. You get some long reach when you go into your Fatal. Let's talk about the roster and the change that it has now coming with the new patch. The dragon logo that used to be here now between Liu Kang and Johnny Cage is now a question mark. This has led to a lot of speculation, understandably, and pretty fast. Here's the thing though, many people are saying that this is now random select, but we already have an option for random select. The only difference I can really see this making is for convenience sake. Instead of having to press a button and then choose which one you want to select from that is random select, now you can just go over to it and select it. Or let's be real, historically, that in Mortal Kombat 1, anytime there was a question mark there, or hell, even a dragon logo, it usually flipped with another character being there, or there's some kind of input to access a different character. Some people are pretty quick to say that it is just random select, leave it as it is. And then others, more like myself, that think there might be something more there. I mean, who knows? We're just now finding out about it. Now, this next alleged leak is one that really threw me off, which I think is going to be really cool if it's true, and that's Rocket League times Mortal Kombat. And I can't say that would be too surprising since Mortal Kombat 1 has found its way into Fortnite. People were being pretty quick to call out WB on this because Multiverse has just died. And then, hey, what do you know? Mortal Kombat here, Mortal Kombat there. Mortal Kombat's finding its way into other games. It's also worth mentioning to you guys that are interested in Rocket League and Fortnite that whatever Rocket League is getting is also going to be in Fortnite too. That is, whatever this is that's going into Rocket League. Now, your buddy Scotty has a couple grays in his beard. Yeah, right here. So I've played all the Mortal Kombat since they came out. I think NRS is doing the right thing by putting more into Mortal Kombat because they're going for their AAA games. They are cutting ties with other games under their studios, and I think it's a wise idea to invest more into Mortal Kombat. Bringing something like Mortal Kombat back, even on its own, would be amazing, whether it be in a future Mortal Kombat title, a remaster, or putting it in another game. It doesn't matter. This game is so much fun. If you've never played Mortal Kombat through Armageddon, it's the only way to really play it. I highly recommend it, especially if you like the old school Mario Karts, probably the modern ones as well. It is a little more simple, but it's the basic concept, except in this you get one special power up, and then you got like your boosts and your coins. This game is so much fun. It is so much fun. So again, I'm happy to see Mortal Kombat joining these other IPs, and I hope we can see Mortal Kombat return in its own format, even if it's in the primitive state that it's in now, or a remaster. I don't care. I just love Mortal Kombat. I could talk on this forever. I can leave Mortal Kombat for a different video. If you guys want me to revisit these kind of things, I would be more than happy to. Whether that's doing the history of it or doing gameplay of it, I would be more than happy to. I love these. I don't play mobile games, but I would if Mortal Kombat came to mobile. How fun would it be to be playing a racing game that's all Mortal Kombat characters with your buddies? Come on guys, this would be amazing. I'm gonna have to do a video on this soon. It just feels criminal not to. It's too good. I'll go ahead and share a few more of these palettes / skins. Again, big shout outs to Winter Galaxy in our Discord. Thank you for sharing this, man. I see people online comparing this to Officer Dewey, but let me know what you think. Is it just a coincidence, or is it actually an homage since we got Ghostface? Nonetheless, the skins look fantastic. I do think it's possible we could see a pack like we did with Conan for characters in MK1 based off the T1000. I'm not holding my breath on that, but I do think it is a possibility. It's crazy, guys. We're literally just a couple days away from playing T1000 and seeing all these new updates, things we don't know about yet, and actually seeing the patch notes and the specifics of what we're getting with each character. I know there's a lot of call out and hope for Ermac's Union of Light skin. This is a modded representation of it. I don't know how many people actually want to see it. I know there's people that want it, but I don't know how many people are actually excited for it concerning its design. But nonetheless, it's a skin missing from the game where most characters do have their Union of Light and Order of Darkness skins. And this is from the game itself too. This is also unmasked, but I imagine they'll put the mask back over it just like they've done with most designs. And I think most people at this point would prefer to have at least one gear piece with Ermac not having it. That way it can be added to the selection. And I've shared this before, but it's always nice to have a refresher, especially since I have new eyes on the channel. This is a gear piece for Noob Saibot that has been data mined, but we don't have access to right now. Perhaps we're intended to get more levels in the character mastery for DLC characters. Maybe this will be in the shrine. I really don't know, but it is in the game. My friends, I just wanted to share some new updates that I've seen. Please do like and subscribe to support the channel. With that said, I'm thankful for your guys' support as this channel grows, and I will see you live and or in the next video. Much love everyone, and take care.